the way the ship is made, right?
Mm-hmm.
And not like they are literally ripping out the module. Okay, not like it did just swapping module. Okay, for the ship, you are doing that to the loadout manager, right? But technically, he's buying a whole new ship in its entirety. So the files that would have like X amount of ships based on the X amount of combinations you can do.
Wait, so they have to make different ships for modularity?
Technically, there's 1, 2, 3. There's about 6 to 7 retaliators in the files right now. Then.
Oh wow.
So this is why some of the larger modular ships, right, like the Caterpillar, they can have about 225 combinations. Based on like the internal modules they may want to do, right? So that'd be 225 versions, full files of the Caterpillar. Which is insane.
That's crazy that Spider, that's crazy that the bots censored Dr. Pepper. I don't know why is that. Why did that happen?
Also, I don't know why Cutlass Red is hopping. There's a lot of issues with the code. But
the Cuddy Red.
Yeah, I still love this thing. And honestly, at this point, right, by the end of everything, likely will become at least use medical ship. Right?
Yeah.
Since much better options are coming and are already here. You know, this Ursa Medevac is great for private ground ambulance that you just spawn in. The C8 are your snuff and medical ship, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Terrapin Medic will be your 1 medical ship with a tier 2 bed. Oh yeah, but you want to show that you set to respawn?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
so
you can use the bed or you can use the little terminal.
So
here.
this is the bed. Terminal will come up, and regeneration will be what you pick.
You can shoot our terminals if you want, yeah.
Or you could do it on the terminal as well over here.
But no.
Like here as well. But yeah. When I don't put a space in there, it thinks that Doc Pepper is an extension. Oh, you wrote it like that? You could have just wrote Dr. Pepper. The pep. Der pep.
Like, you know, the Terrapin Medic will be more armored with only 1 bed, not 2, but just a more powerful bed.
No, Dr. Space Pepper. Der Pepper.
Yeah.
Der Pep looks even weirder. But I know what you're talking about, though. But yeah.
And also, Lou.
What's up?
Shift up hollows do come in an SDR, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now you have a highly specialized medical ship that can handle any injury. So you're not listening to Cutlass Red as much these days, I think.
Yeah, it's gonna get like played out.
The Cutlass Red is still great. You know where the Cutlass Red most likely will sell out?
Where?
Easy to obtain, since a Drake.
Yeah.
Most likely inexpensive to operate overall, right?
Mm-hmm.
Drake Cutlass is still a very versatile platform. And from my memory, it still is solely medical ship, I think, that can carry a small ground vehicle. So like you can fit that STV in the back of that thing, you know?
In the Cuddy Red?
Yeah.
Huh.
I know a lot of medical players and even medical wars that have, worn by the STV Grey Cat STV because of the touchless red. And I've used it as they'll get to a base or something they have to rescue someone at. Therapy and medic will be able to hold the vehicle. I thought the Apollo could, but someone pointed me out a couple of months back that's not true, and looking at the floor plan again, that is quite likely the case unless there's something different about the floor plan compared to the original concept.
Mm-hmm.
The C8R, obviously you're not going to fit a vehicle in there besides maybe a pulse bike. And now we're going to, after all that, you're going to big ships with medical bays or medical specialization. But I got a smaller stuff, the truckless red is the only one that can do it. You know?
Yeah.
Not counting like the Galaxy or the Endeavor or blah blah blah, you know, like really big boys that are obviously they can fit stuff, you know.
I'm not trying that freaking Merlin deployment again, man. That shit was nutty.
Let's just do the dirt turret, you know. I still don't know how long I have this thing. I still think I shouldn't have this, but whatever.
It's the OG, man. They need to fuck around and make a Mark II version of this.
I they do it because people often made a Mark II.
Really? Why?
Well, yeah. Because I know a good portion of the community do not want them just to keep on making Mark IIs and replacing old models without doing all the work to update them.
Oh yeah. That makes sense.
And they have said that like this thing is due for proper internal rework, right? Most likely to put it more along with the Zeus ship.
I'm going down to. Is there up a turret? Yes, there is.
Yeah. So.
Beep, beep, beep. All right.
Still a great ship, but it's old, it has issues, it can be neglected sometimes.
Yeah.
The roll bars on the front annoy some people for understandable reasons.
You still got the job I sent you, right? Because I still got it on my end. All right, cool.
Same here.
Cool.
All your seem to just kind of neglected. It's had like this misplaced lights where the lights are not aligned to the model properly the last few patches, and they're still not fixed. And this again shows me like that SIG is just overstretched right now.
Yeah.
Because they updated the table for the ship finally, right? And now the table works, but they still have not fixed the lights. So, it's not like someone went in, did something right, but not fully take the full time needed to repair this thing.
Yeah, so this thing just needs a whole pass.
Oh, but it's one of the older ships out there. It needs a really hard pass. Like, it needs a proper internal pass. This ship and the Freelancer are in so desperate need for a full-on overall pass internally.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God, I see what you're talking about. With the lights?
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Holy shit, that's bad.
I know. Functionally, the ship is amazing, but it needs another pass, and it does need some bus fist badly. But, like,
Jesus Christ.
But, like, the Freelancer, too. The Freelancer is really old, as you know, right? And here's a problem with physicalized cargo. You ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
So the Freelancer, do you remember the floor plan of that ship?
Bug! I needed to say that real quick.
Like, you have your cockpit, then you have your bunk room, right? Then you have, like, a little internal storage area, right? And then you have your big cargo bay, correct?
Yeah.
Alright. So before, when cargo would be loaded by magic, it was fine. You know, you get cargo, it poofed in the ship. You sell cargo, it poofs out of the ship, right? Now in manual loading, though, there's a big problem with that ship. That door between the internal, like, mini cargo bay and the actual cargo bay, right? That separates those two rooms. It's not big enough for one SU crate to go through it.
It's not big enough?
No.
Oh, jeez.
Also, I think in that little mini cargo room, there's a docking collar above the ship, like on a roof, which it has very much said we are not doing that anymore. Mostly because programming of AI to walk horizontally into a ship is really hard compared to that vertically. I mean, vertically hard, horizontally not. I got messed up there for a second. I meant the other way around. You know, they do not want docking collars like the roof or the bottom of a ship, right? They want them on the side.
Yeah.
So at some point, the freelancer model will have to change at least slightly to, remove that problem, right? Like on doing Taliator's model, it's on a dual pass to see last year, or current standard pass, right? They plugged the docking collar below the ship and above the ship, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they made a side. They ripped out, because the old Retaliator model had 2 elevators, one on each side, right? They ripped out one elevator and put a docking collar there. You know,
They what? They ripped out what?
an elevator.
Oh.
Like before, when you went to the Retaliator bomber, there's like 2 elevators that bring you up, right?
Mm-hmm.
One on each side, and then a hole in the ball, like next to the elevator on the floor hole, and above, like the center between elevators, there was another hole. And those were docking collars.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I do remember those. I remember falling in them shits hundreds of times.
So they patched those docking collars up because they do not want docking collars like that anymore, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I think it was a very logical idea that we do not need 2 elevators for the ship, right? We will rip one out, and where the elevator is now will be a docking collar.
That makes sense.
So stuff like that, right? The freelancer needs that. The reclaimer needs that heavily. The Starfarer, the fuel tanker, right? Suffers the same problem. So, yeah.
We just need reworks all around, man.
It's not as many as people think, I think. But some of the legacy stuff really needs something, you know? I would argue the Cutlass Red and the Cutlass Blue need to rework badly. I think the Black and Steel are fine, but the Blue and the Red need some.
What would the Blue need a rework in?
Well, alright. Most of the stuff is, there's like one individual thing for each one, right? And then there are 2 things they both need. That is common, right? They both have the same problem.
Mm-hmm.
2 same problems, 1 unique problem. The unique problem for the Blue is you have to make the bounty hunter pods not static objects and actually interact.
Oh, yeah.
Bounty hunting system.
Yeah.
Those were made so many years ago before bounty hunting was actually a gameplay. Like people bounty hunting, like actually capturing someone. So you have to update those things to be working, or maybe change the model a little bit to work better with the gameplay loop you are now making. Now that you're actually making it, right? And the Cutlass Red side, the unique issue with that one is every medical ship or medical vehicle has a medical cabinet, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's like a standard for medical ships now. The Cutlass Red should have a medical cabinet. With some form of storage, you know?
Yeah.
Also, the Cutlass Blue another unique model problem is that it has an extra armory that is permanently locked right now. So that actually has to be modeled to actually work. You know? And not a static object. And then the separate, the other 2 problems they both have that they both need an update for, right?
Mm-hmm.
They both are supposed to have a tractor beam from my understanding. I think, and neither of them do still, right? Which I don't really understand why. It's just the Black has it, so whatever. But they both need their tractor beams, right? Blue especially to help like move in the prisoner pods. And then it's docking colors on the sides, right? The docking color on the side is fine. That's how it's supposed to be, from my understanding, right?
Mm-hmm.
But again, they've never done ship-to-ship docking besides up for like the Merlin and Archimedes through the Connies.
And even that's like sketch.
Yeah, and like that is something that will happen next after say a year, but we cannot last to until Legionnaire. It's not here yet. But there is code in there for the Legionnaire to do docking now, so when the Legionnaire comes, right, we will have to ship-to-ship docking a bit. So great. I don't think the precisions where the docking colors for the red and the blue cutties really have them is bad, right? But again, it's just getting something that was there as an idea before and retouching it to be the actual physical entity that actually does its action, you know? Which is a very different prospect.
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
Yep.
Where is the ship that they're attacking?
I see it. It's a, funny enough, it's a Starfarer, just like we were talking about. Which actually makes this fairly easy, because that thing is tough as heck. And honestly, doing it in a Connie is also easy, because it's a bloody Connie. These are 4 size 5 guns after all, so...
Oh, Lord. Alright, get off us, sir. Get out of here.
Anything that looks at me weird, and I point my friend at it, they just kind of like, vaporize. This is actually kind of unfair, I realize it now.
Well, we're getting bipped a little bit. Working on it.
Yeah, watch this.
Yeah, watch this.
Bye-bye, Connie. Oh, okay.
There we go. Okay. I finished them off for you.
Nice job.
Get out of here.
Keep on him.
Done. What are you doing? Look at this flyby right here, man. He's like, don't forget about me.
Don't worry. We're not gonna forget about you.
He's like, I want attention. Hey, hey, ho.
Take your attention.
Jeez, why would you do that?
Moron.
Alright, here we go, here we go.
That's an
got
arrow.
an arrow,
That's
yeah.
just gonna die in a second.
I'm looking at him.
Hi, Darrow. Say bye-bye. Say nighty-night. Actually, he's kind of outflying us. Flying me a little.
No,
Nice
he's
job.
hurt. He's done.
Perfect. Now we let this thing lie here for a while, so I'm hoping it misses up but down.
Starfarer, right? Yeah. I mean, he's fine.
I know he's fine, just I'm hoping that more reinforcements come to fight us. You know?
Yeah, you're right.
Good of you.
Scanning targets.
Imagine kind of wondering something.
What's up?
Wait a minute, what the heck? Wait,
What is
stop
that?
for a sec. Oh,
What's
that's
this?
cargo.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, I don't have a tracked image
Yeah.
of the clock one. But we have a lot of bogeys now.
Yeah. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God.
One dead. 2 dead. Well, good news, mission's up, but just because we are kind of a tank, right? I am just gonna stay nearby the ship so we can also draw fire from it, right? And again, anything that looks at us funny will kind of be vaporized in a relatively short amount of time.
Done.
Another one dead. Yeah, with Connie, this is actually really fucking easy.
Ooh, I know that hurt.
That's a word of ghost. Do you like the Nomad?
The what?
Nomad, no, it just blew up.
Don't care for it.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Yeah,
That's the space truck, right? The pickup truck, right?
Pickup.
Yeah, I don't
I
like
like
it.
the interior, I like the work.
I was gonna say, yeah, the interior is all right, but other than that, like, it's not something I'm going out of my way. You know what I mean?
Fair. I don't love the exterior shape, but I will admit, track beam's okay, the cargo grid's not bad. It fits in a lot of big ships. So it's a good resupply ship, I think, you know? Like, I drop off a whole bunch of stuff. Like, that's a great resupply ship for the Polaris.
Mm.
But yeah. Yeah, it's, yeah, I kind of feel it's a little similar. I think I may like them more than you a little bit, but yeah. But mostly because of the interior. I do like consolidated outland interiors. We don't have a lot of examples.
We don't.
But like,
I was gonna say we don't have a lot of consolidated outland ships, man. I need them to come out with some bangers.
Yeah. I know, like I listen again, listen for runners and whatnot. Or let's just someone I think it may have been a runner talking. I thought it brought up, right? Perhaps a pop. I thought it brought up that one of the mystery ships from Sitcon, right? That I thought originally was Intrepid, and a lot of people did, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The headlights don't match.
For which ship?
Well, the mystery ship, like we thought they were Intrepid, and now that Intrepid's in game, right? The headlights that don't match, it's not Intrepid, so it's a new ship. And they thought that the headlights matched up in like the Nomad. So we may have a new consolidated outland ship this year.
Ooh.
This coming year. Which would also make sense because think about this, you know? They started working on Polaris, right? And like started working on large RSI ships.
Done.
At the same time they made a Zeus, right? So if the Pioneer is now in production, the capital ship from Consolidated Outland, right?
The Pioneer?
Yeah. It's in production now properly.
Oh yeah, no,
So
surely.
it'll be in game the next few years, so it made sense to do a smaller Consolidated Outland ship right now. Again. And
Yeah.
actually start building more of a library a little.
Yeah.
So, like they said that after, like now that, I don't think they're wrapping up RSI. I'm not really sure what they're doing. I'm kind of a little nervous on that, in all honesty. I don't want them to, I want them to make the Perseus, but I do not want them to just make the Perseus and then dip from RSI for a while. I would like them to do the rest, right?
I feel like that's exactly what's gonna happen. Because like what other ship is that? The what's the Nautilus? That's the Nautilus. The Nautilus. That's Aegis. Yeah, yeah. They're gonna dip from RSI for a little bit.
No, they had like the thing is literally have 3 more RSI large ships to do.
Really?
And at least one they can still do debatably. Like the Orion they can't do right now. The Orion is so bloody massive.
Oh, I forgot about the Orion. Yeah, that thing is
not
huge.
No, that thing is like 350 meters. It's a massive mining ship. We're not getting an Orion anytime soon. But the Galaxy, on one side, the Galaxy should be simple, right?
Mm-hmm.
But full modularity with the Galaxy, if what's said about modularity is what was said about modularity is true, right? Then modularity is not really at a point where they did make a ton of modular ships still, right? They did do small modular ships and a few variants of them, right? That you use the new modularity system to swap between them. But you can't do something like the Caterpillar yet. The Galaxy, I would argue you can do it. You just even have to make 2 of them, or 3 of them, matters how many modules you want to add first, right? But there's enough in there of modules, right?
Uh-huh.
That have gameplay that you can do it. Like, there's no reason, if you want to see from a gameplay perspective, besides the modularity extra hassle, that you can't do a cargo galaxy and a mythical galaxy. Like, we have medbeds, we have cargo grids, and we have cargo gameplay. We can do them.
The galaxy is basically the Polaris without the hangar in it.
And it's more like it's like the R-size version of the Carrack.
Oh, okay.
A little. But you can do that. Also, the Rast or the mining ship. Like, you need refining, yes. But we have mining ships in game, you know. You can do a mining ship. I just don't want those two to like get put in the backlog again for like 3 years.
Yeah.
You said you would do RSI family, including the right, of course. But like, do RSI's family. And if you have to make the galaxy, and you want to wait to do most of the modules till later, sure. But then do at least 2. So we have to ship here.
What's the big salvage ship?
The Reclaimer.
Reclaimer, okay.
Which we have, but also needs a massive internal rework.
Yeah.
So, but they said after doing RSI, right, they can now start as well the Misk family and the Drake family. And working on larger Misk and Drake ships. Which really translates to 2 to 3 things. A, the Odyssey is coming in the next few years. Because there's, besides Star Launchers, there's no other larger Misk ship that can't be made right now. You cannot make the Endeavor.
Wait, did this mission end or what?
Maybe it is, but...
Yeah. Contracts. History accepted. No, this thing is still going.
I know it's still going, but I'm thinking it may be bugged out.
Lame.
Oh, it did die.
And leaving, come back? Oh my god, look at all these parts! All these parts!
Yeah, fuck, let's just... I'm gonna jump to the maintenance gateway and see what happens, right?
Yeah, sure.
And then we could just wait for a new one. Should I continue?
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry about that.
Yeah, no worries. So, like, the Endeavor has the problem of they've always said after 1.0 comes out. And 2, the modularity problem and how big and complicated that ship is.
Mm-hmm.
And then a whole D and a whole E. Look, you can make a whole D in size right now, sure. But we don't have star systems.
Yeah, so it would be basically useless. Or it'll just be a big fat ass target.
Also, killer servers.
Oh yeah, that too.
Because the whole D carries 20,000 SCU.
Yeah.
A whole E carries 98,000 SCU. SCQ did Astropop. When they were doing a little show today for Miss, did the numbers of that. That's 344. No, I think that's 3,440. 32 SCU crates.
Oh, shit. Wait.
Yeah, well, because we left.
Oh, okay.
That's right. So, we'll just wait for it to start back, come back. It's all right.
Okay. I want to, like, lean back and, like, just kind of just relax a little bit, and that startled me.
I could try to send us an interest fight if you want for funsies.
I mean...
No.
Funsies for the Idris. Get rinsed.
But no, that's why you don't do Hall D or Hall E now. It's like, I don't think the game can handle that amount of entities in a ship.
Yeah, no, definitely not now.
That bastard bananas. Doesn't know. So besides the Star Launcher to do the new Design again, the Odyssey is the most logical thing that comes from all this. And I was comparing to Star Launcher to Odyssey again the other day, right? There's a lot more transference from the Star Launcher to the Odyssey than I thought originally.
Oh, really? Damn.
Besides the engines, right?
Mm-hmm.
The application zone is the same.